Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Full Throttle Racing League. This is a new season, season 5, and it's the first race. We're in Brazil. We are waiting for the guys to come out of the pits. Just quickly, we've got a new sponsor of the league. That sponsor is Greenwich Borough Football Club, and they are actually going to give this league, or give the driver of the season, a copy of the new game. So actually even more to play for this time round than usual, but we'll go through all of that. In the commentary booth tonight, we've got 3 of us actually. We've got Smertins and Rich T Gaming. Gentlemen, welcome along.
Hi mate. Good evening.
Good evening.
The dream team back again.
We are, yes. So, what's our feeling on Brazil? Do you like this track, guys?
As a track, I like it, I just don't like driving it.
Okay.
That is exactly how I would have put it, but with much more emphasis on the I don't like. I hate this track.
Yeah, it's tough in places, I think. At the moment, we've got a dry quali. Overcast on my screen at least. So we'll see if that develops into anything. Now, last season's champion Ox is still in the pits, so we can't see him at the moment. But we're just on board with Mark as he begins his first flying lap. Last season's runner-up. How do we think this season's going to go? We've got some new guys in. Smertens, what do you think? Any kind of predictions?
Well, based on what we saw from Mark last week, he's not lost any of his pace, let's put it that way. He sort of put down a marker last week, and you know, he sort of said that, you know, he's not going to let what happened at the end of last season get to him, get his nut down and get on with it. So yeah, I think we're going to have a really close season again. I don't think we're going to get a runaway champion.
Yeah,
I'd say there's at least 4 guys in there that you would say are going to be in contention.
Yeah, I was just on board with Mark, just watching that lap. He's gone quickest, but he put out a lap on about 9 laps of fuel on my screen, unless I've got that glitch. I think I might have.
He did seem to like doing that last season, where he'd run a heavy car on his first run and then he'd take all the fuel out of it for his second run.
Yeah, it says the same thing on my screen.
And in turn find around half a second.
Yeah, obviously last season's Division 2 champion Scuba is obviously in this division now, and he's gone 6th quickest so far. Looking forward to see how he gets on against some of these other guys. Now Ox is just coming out. Well, he's just come out. He's about to let someone pass. We've got podium interviews later on, so if you're watching, ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye on for that. But yeah, we've got some absentees as well. We've got a few guys unable to make it. We've got Lennon, Dutch Tricks and FTRL Button. They're all on holiday, so they're not here tonight. So yeah, Ox is just building up his momentum for his flying lap. So any kind of predictions for tonight's race? Rich T, what do you think?
I think it's going to rain in the race.
Ooh, okay.
And that's going to... Because from the drivers I've spoken to, they seem to have their strategies nailed down. So if it rains, as car rolls into the wall, he's lost his wing.
Oh, okay.
I feel rain's going to just play a massive part, and that's going to... We might not even have a championship favourite win the race tonight. We don't know. Could be completely someone unexpected, and I hope that is the way it goes. 'Cause that lives up to the FTRL slogan. But no, I'm really looking forward to this race. What about you? What's your predictions, Rovers?
Ooh, well, for the season, I think, yeah, I agree with Smertens that it's going to be close. I think maybe another driver will get involved that we might not expect. I don't know who that might be. But, yeah, just looking at the times now, there's a second between the top 13 drivers. It's not a lot.
That's insane.
Ox goes 7th
Well,
on his first lap.
Houdini's gone out to Center S's.
And his car is resting upon that wheel. How the hell has he managed that? That's incredible. Yeah, that's a proper binage. So that's our first casualty of the season. So yeah, the guys.
Sure that's the record he was looking for.
Nope. Nope, it's not one. Not a record that I would want. But so yeah, the first run is all done. We've still got Ox on track, but I think he's. I'm not sure he's on a flying lap. Yeah, he's in lean mode.
Yeah,
so
I think Catamise is going to be the first guy on his second run.
okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll have a look at him.
Yeah, what about you, Smertens? What's your kind of prediction for the race?
I think I'm going to go over Mark Wynn. As for the rest of the podium, I think I'll throw a dark horse in there and say Trizzy could play a part tonight.
Trizzy's always been quick, hasn't he?
He tends to be quite good around Brazil from memory as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. Look at the times between 2nd and 6th. Half a tenth between 2nd and Scuba and 6th. I think that top order might change.
I see the time's definitely going up.
So yeah, I'm just stay with Catamise temporarily. As we said, he's going to be the first one to do his second qualifying lap.
So what about you, Rovers? What's your kind of podium prediction for the race?
I think Mark will win. I think Scuba will come second. And probably Trizzy third. I don't know, there's Ox, isn't there? I don't know. I'm rubbish at making predictions. Look, it's like I work at a bookmaker's and it's like a horse race. Literally any one of them could win. That's what I get the feeling with this grid.
It is a very close grid.
Yeah, not even a second between all of the drivers now. As Catamise has improved.
The man on provisional pole has just come out.
I mean, we say it's a close grid. Let's put it into context. We done a pre-season race last week around Mexico, so 36 laps, and after 36 laps, I think the field spread was about 25 seconds.
Yeah, that's incredible. We're just on board with Aaron at the moment. He was saying earlier on he's hoping for a top 6 finish tonight. But yeah, I think anyone can win. So we'll see what he can do. Not going to challenge the top of the order that time, I'm afraid. So have we worked out who's going to complete their laps first? Just on board with AMK. Oh, Catamise has had enough. Can't improve. Well, he has improved, but can't improve further. I don't think he's got the fuel, but AMK showed some good pace last season, didn't they? I think maybe in the races couldn't quite get that win.
Yeah. Qualifying was mostly dominated by two drivers last season, and I think with some sorting out in the leagues, I feel there's going to be a much more variety of poles especially in this division, as you can tell by the complete gap of a second between 15 drivers. So it's not, you can predict who's going to win in the race, but it's even harder to predict who's going to get the pole, especially when it's like this.
Well, Trizzy's just popped himself into P2 and Scuba's gone P3.
Yep. And Mark is just beginning his lap.
Run.
So we'll go to Ox perhaps. Mark has just got the time to start his lap, so we'll see him soon.
Yeah, Carwell's just had enough. Down himself in the gravel.
Oh, and Ox's qualifying is over.
No.
Yep. And the defending champion struggling there. It just went a bit wide, and he's decided to end it. Scuba's still on a run. AMK goes third.
Aaron's quite low on fuel, so
Look at Trizzy.
he will cross the line just around.
Now, Trizzy goes
Aaron's just
temporarily.
Fuel.
Yeah. Panini just invalidated.
Okay, well, on board with Mark now. No, I apologise. Who was I on board with? It was Scuba. There we go. Okay, Scuba is fourth. Now Mark is still on track. He's 4/10 up, according to my
Trizzy's
screen.
pinched pole for the moment.
Yeah, but this looks like a good lap. And Mark goes pole. Didn't see what the time was.
I believe it was a 1:08.4.
Oof.
I think I saw.
That shouldn't be possible around any track, but there you go. So yeah, Mark gets pole by near enough 3/10 to Trizzy. It's a good qualifying from both of those. AMK completes the podium positions for qualifying. The division is in fourth. John still with a good quali in fifth, and then you got Fear, Car World, Aaron, Panini, Ollie P. That's the top 10. Last season's champion Ox is 11th. Onto the podium, George, Alice, Katamise, and Houdini. That's the order. Hello to Tice in the chat there, Josh Games, William Tickner, Leon Bentley, they're all watching. Ooh, okay, gentlemen. I think it was you, Rich, too. You said it was gonna rain, and you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Our resident weatherman.
He's no weatherman, he's been doing the rain dance.
Oh, here we
I feel
go.
a lot of
lads.
drivers aren't going to like me. I make too many statements and then they become true.
Maybe you can see into the future.
I'd love to.
Dan doesn't do prediction, he does spoilers.
Alright, here we go then. So, it looks like a full wet race. Yeah, they're on full wets. And we are away. It seems as though Trizzy's got a great start on the inside, and he might be able to jump Mark.
A bit of wheel banging on the inside.
Oh, Trizzy's lost it, has he? There's some proper lag. He's looking through the field. And Mark has lost some positions.
There's some debris on the track as well. Someone's lost a front wing.
It's Mark. Front left.
It's also Pagani.
Oh,
He's
there's a car
lost
in the wall. I don't know who it was, I can't see through the spray.
Oh, Ox just been hit by a force injure.
Gone round.
Yep. God. Defending champion weekend going from bad to worse. And Fear has just made a position, but there's a little bit of lag here and there. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm getting that at the moment. The start of the grid was all messed up, but I think it's all filtered out now.
Oh wow, who's this? Aaron on Fear and Fear's round. Oh God.
Leave.
Okay, Fear's left
Yep,
the session,
Fear's
so yeah,
disconnected.
there's some problems going on. I think we'll try and see what happens. And Trizzy's actually just slowed down there. What's going on?
No idea what that is. I think he didn't want to be involved in any carnage going into turn 1, but he's got a big train coming up behind him.
Yeah.
Carroll's going to take a new front wing.
And Marcus stayed out with his wing and he's regained the lead.
Ox doesn't seem to be too bothered, but he has picked up a penalty. Missed the braking zone of Cineresis. Fear's
Panini
joined back.
around the outside of John. I think Panini's going to get this.
Yeah, Panini's got a bit of front wing as well, front wing damage.
That's a good move from Panini.
Oh, John slowed down massively there.
Did you see that move by... was that Katamise? He just chucked it up the inside.
Yeah,
that
he wasn't hanging around, was he?
No, that was a hell of a
Absolutely
move.
carved his way past.
Yeah. And what's the position change on Katamise? Where did he qualified quite low, didn't he?
I believe he
qualified about 13th, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 positions. So wet setup probably. Maybe the same for George Alice.
2 Renaults have just exchanged positions. Slisdale's back, but yeah, there he is. He's controlling his car again.
Okay, so yeah, Fear is back. Now then, let's have a look at onto the podium. Ooh, going a bit wide, but not too bad. Alright, I think the field is starting to settle now.
Mm.
So, bit of a messy start, but
Yeah. These things happen in wet races.
yeah. Let's have a look at AMK.
He and Mark, the only 2 drivers to hold position at the moment.
Yeah. And George Alice is catching Ollie P. Is he going to go for a move? Oh, that's a bit silly.
Oh, I'd have touched.
Off track. Teammates, of course. And
Both
I
of them go off.
think
George Alice just pick it up.
he's going to... perhaps should... yeah, he's pulling over. He's letting him pass. Yeah,
he's
he
giving it
knows.
back.
And, oh no, George...
Almost stuck it straight back up the inside.
And onto the podium's got a problem. He was 1/10 behind Katamise and I flicked to him and he was off track. Now George Alice has gone back past Ollie Pete.
With these 2 both fighting, let's just let Panini come up behind him. But he's got wing damage, which is... And again.
Ollie P, the Force Indias are just... oh... they can't get away from each other and Ollie P's got damage as well.
And flashbacks to last season with these 2.
It's like Force Indias in real life.
6th, 7th and 8th all have damage. And 9th, Katamise, doesn't. So I think Katamise is on for a good race here. You can just keep it together. None of them are pitting, of course. Now Aaron's got
Aaron having a look at Trizzy.
yeah, Trizzy with that lag issue. Although it hasn't.
He's on board with Panini now. He's right on the back of Ollie P.
Look at Ollie
Yeah,
P's
same
straight
one.
line.
AMK's got ahead of Scuba.
Yes.
Don't know if anyone picked that one up.
No, unfortunately,
Wondering
I
if-
didn't.
Oh, just on board Vox, he's sliding a bit. Drifts around that
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, Ox is struggling.
Massive ones. Houdini's gone into the grasses, slow down. Which means Fear's right behind him.
Well, I'm going to say it, lads. Someone's got to say it. Lap 5, full wet, no retirements. There we go.
And there's the curse.
There's the curse.
Oh no.
Cat's caught right up to the back of Panini.
Yeah,
He's
Panini.
Scuba's
turned,
chasing.
still looking at Ollie.
I think with these two Force Indias damaged, sure, I think Ollie P will know that George has got damaged, I would have thought, because you might have seen him crash into someone. I don't think either of them want a pit because they'll block each other. So they're not going to want to come in and waste time.
Well, that's the plus side for Katamizan onto the podium. All three cars, I believe, have damage ahead of him.
Yeah. On board with Scuba, trying to get that position back. Angry Panda in the chat as well. Welcome along, mate. New driver to the league. Oh, Panini, look how close he is to the back of Ollie P. I did notice that Ollie P had quite a lot of straight line speed, so it's going to be difficult actually.
Yeah, he's struggling through Sector 2 compared to Panini. But once they get out onto the straight, well, Panini seems to have a good slipstream this time round.
No, he's backed out. He's backed out of it. And on my screen, oh, Ollie P's just gone a little bit
Ollie
wide.
gone wide.
Oh, don't go in the back of him.
Katamizan picks up a penalty.
Katamizan's
Well,
up
Oh,
the
look
inside
at
of both of
Katamiz.
them.
Oh,
Ever
Got
the
it.
opportunist, and here comes Connor as well.
here we go. Oh, Panini's just lost out. No, this is a good battle. Look at Panini's fuel. He's got minus 1.3 laps of fuel. I know it's full wet, but Catalin's on
Hard
the
to conserve
charge.
down the wet.
Oh,
Well,
move
onto the
by
Connor's
the
gone
podium.
for it.
Ooh. Ollie P.
It's clean enough in the end. And here goes Panini.
Yeah, has he got him?
He's going to have to hold it round the outside, but you can't do it with that wing.
Ooh, he's just forced him a little bit wide, so... Although Panini's got a good traction, maybe. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he had the better run out the corner. Ollie had a bit of a wiggle coming off that final turn.
Now, but
But
Ollie
he's not
P...
giving this up.
Oh. Oh, touched. Oh, Panini's gone wide. He's had to cut the corner.
I was going to say he'll get a penalty for that one.
Yeah, 3-second penalty. And smashed the Formula 1 sign on the way through. Now, Ox went
Yeah.
quickest in all that.
Yeah, I think he's starting to come to grips with the, well, lack of grip at the moment.
Yeah.
With everyone fighting as well, it's giving him very good track. Bit of an open track. I think Dale's having a, or Fear should I
Yep.
say, he's having a bit of a
He's
connection
having a
issues.
mare of his connection tonight, isn't he?
Yeah.
Here comes Houdini right behind him. He's going to say that easily.
Well, it's the only overtake that we'll see for a bit, I would have thought. So we'll have a look at that and then go back. It looks like Aaron's got a good run out the last corner.
Yeah.
He's got a...
It's only really over the course of this lap that P2 to about P5 have stretched out together because they haven't been as close together to fight, but Aaron's been keeping an eye on this gap between Trizzy.
Yeah, he could have him here.
Yeah, he's all over the back of Trizzy now.
Into rich revs.
Do you want to be careful? Trizzy's having some connection issues down the inside. Gets it done.
Looks like a good move. Trizzy's off track.
Great move from Aaron.
Yep.
Draw onto the podium. He's catching academies every lap now.
Still looks like it's full rain at the moment on my screen. We might have a...
It doesn't look like it's letting up at the moment.
I'll just quickly join this battle down the field. Car World is on the back of Houdini in the battle for 13th.
Seen a lot of drivers drifting around that corner.
Yeah. Has yeah, considering the amount of people that have got damage, only one person has stopped, and that was Car
Which was
World.
Ox. Or was it? No, yeah, it was Carl, sorry. Oh yeah, Ox didn't pick up any damage, he just spun.
Trizzy's gone back past Aaron, but... Oh! Bit of argy-bargy. Didn't see the whole of that, but... Okay, well, settle down a little bit. When do we think, let's just say it's a full wet race, when do we think these guys are going to get some fresh rubber on?
About lap 18.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's normally a half distance deal.
Yeah. Hope the rain doesn't carry on.
Although, just riding on board with Trizzy at the moment, looks like there's a couple of breaks starting to appear in the clouds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you never know, it might lighten up.
When I'm looking at Trizzy, and his car kind of swerves, I think, has he made a mistake, or is it just lag, so...
Trizzy's in the pits. As we say, talk about pit stops. Oh no, Scuba, sorry.
Scuba, yeah. They got the
seconds.
same team.
Wrong Sauber.
Oh, yeah, 5 second stop go.
He's going to the Inters.
Here we go. Now then.
It's a
Our
bold
first.
move, and here it goes again.
Well, I would like to stay on board with him, just to... Okay, well, there's a move, perhaps George, on Trizzy. And George has taken Trizzy.
Fairness, it does look like Trizzy is struggling with his connection issues.
Mainly sped.
Yeah.
Is he going for Inters?
Just having a very quick look at Scuba, just to see how he's taking a couple of corners. Yeah, Inters for Car World. Oh,
And Trizzy
this isn't looking
just
good.
forced him off there, George.
Yeah. There was massive contact. Now, weirdly, Trizzy hasn't got any damage from any of these battles.
He's a very lucky man. Onto the podium, just 5 tenths behind Casim's now, 9.6.
Mark Pitts. So yeah, it's Inter's time.
Everyone, they're all reacting.
Aaron Pitts. Coming in a bit quick.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see where Scuba comes out in all of this.
Yeah, well, Podium thinks it's too wet. Sorry, Onto the Podium thinks it's too wet. He's gone on, as has John.
Here comes
Scuba's
Scuba.
just coming across the line.
Let's have a look at Scooby if I'm just about... I can't find him.
Well, he's ahead of Mark on my screen.
And yeah. He's come out in fourth. Is he going to get past AMK? I can't switch
Just
camera.
ahead, AMK.
Now, Mark had wing damage, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ah, he did, yes.
That's
So-
why his pit stop was longer.
Now, onto the
Can't
podium.
see Yeah. Can't seem staying on these wets.
I think Onslopona and John should have come in there. Because that gap from AMK is coming down.
Quite rapidly as well.
Yeah.
Houdini
Scuba.
pits as well. Just coming out of the pits, should I say.
Now it's entirely possible that this race could go dry because it is looking a bit brighter in the sky.
And there's enough laps left. I mean, I'm seeing blue sky in patches.
Yeah. And it doesn't
I
look...
said those clouds were breaking.
He did. Yeah, well spotted. Penalty.
Takes the lead into the Grand Prix.
Yeah, he got his pit stop perfect, so it seems. But Scuba has gone fastest, so this is a battle for the lead.
I'm just keeping an eye on Aaron and Mark as well for P3.
Aaron's jumped him, obviously because Mark has fixed his wing.
Onto the podium comes out in seventh, just behind Katami's, exactly where he was.
Katami's is having a very good race, up 8 places into 6th, and not too far from the rest.
Panini's just behind a battle between John and Oxhox.
Yep, nice 3-way train. Keep an eye on those gaps at the top. I think everyone's adapted to the conditions now. Not many cars sliding around.
Yeah.
Now, Mark seems to have had a very good run on the last corner, and he is rapidly catching up to Aaron. This is going to be a move here.
Is he going to put it up?
Has he appeared?
Oh.
Yep. And he's got him.
Bit of argy-bargy again. Shrizzy's on the back of this.
Yeah, well, let's have a quick look at where Scuba and AMK are. This is a good battle.
Both these two pit stops were brilliantly timed.
There's a 3-way battle for P9 to keep an eye on between Ox, John and Panini.
Yeah. I think maybe Ox is just about getting away from them though. Maybe.
Panini looked around the outside of John. Just keep an eye on that gap between onto the podium and Cat that keeps coming down, but then going straight back up once we get to sector 3.
Can Panini get a good run out of the last corner? Oh, Scuba immediately beats AMK's fastest lap. Trizzy goes fastest. It's a drying track, maybe.
I mean, you can see a lot more blue sky now behind Scuba.
Oh, I think we're going to go dry. I think this race is... I'm still saying anyone can win it. Another...
Have it all.
Yeah.
I was expecting Mark to bring that gap down a bit more than he is with the clean air. I mean, it is coming down.
Yeah. Scuba's not...
I think it... Go on,
Sorry.
sorry.
I was just going to say, Scuba's not directly in a battle with AMK, like wheel to wheel or anything like that. So these two can just kind of drive together, I suppose, without hindering each other at the moment. I think they're coming up to a back mark, or is that Fear? Yeah, Fear.
Yeah. I was just going to say, by the time both of these cross the line, Mark will have a decision whether the track's dry enough to go onto dries and get the jump on them both. But time will tell. Track is obviously drying as the fastest lap comes down to a 120. I believe that
Yeah.
was.
That was it was by Mark, wasn't it?
Yeah. Aaron's covering off, well, not covering off, but you can see Trizzy in his rear mirrors. George Alice has caught up onto the podium.
Yeah, Mark and AMK both into the 1:20s that lap.
Ooh, onto the podium, just going a little bit wide. It's allowed George to go through. Wow, that's a move.
Ooh,
God,
that was late.
That was late. Yeah, we've seen a couple of those in this race. Catamese did one
George
earlier.
making a late move on the head steward.
Okay. Read into that what you will.
Meanwhile, defending champion, catching up to all these. And quietly going about his business.
Panini's got ahead of John.
Yeah, he has. And Scuba goes quickest. He's still reining a little bit, but I do think it, well, by the looks of things, I don't think it'll go
That
dry.
gap between Scuba, is he going to go for it?
Oh, okay. I've
Damn,
He has
Nice.
gone for it.
And K broke very early there.
I literally
Right,
just picked up my drink, and that happened, and I missed it. He'd been threatening to catch up with a couple of fastest laps, Scuba, but then AMK responded. And now Mark is only 5.5 seconds behind, or 5.7.
You've got Trizzy and Aaron still very close together.
Trizzy's lag or whatever it was seems to have gone away for a bit. He's alright on my screen now. So then, what do we reckon? What's any kind of predictions from here?
I'll let you take that side.
Oh,
I
George and
really
Cat.
want it to go dry.
George just not able to get past Catamese. I think he just kind of went on the grass a little bit with his right tyres. Easy to do on that bit of the track.
Yeah, I really want this to go dry just for that one final strategic twist.
Yes. Plot twist.
Question for you, Si. When, with the way it's going, what lap would you predict that it would dry by?
Predicting the weather now. Oof.
You can't predict the weather in Brazil. But if I had to, I'd like to see it dry up with about maybe 6-7 laps to go.
Yeah. Perfect.
And just have an outright sprint to the end.
Well, since Scuba's got past AMK, AMK has kept with him. All the while Mark is
Trizzy's having a look at Aaron.
side by side.
Gonna have to go the long way.
Aaron comes back.
Wheel to wheel.
Ooh, there's not much room there.
Good driving. So
Oh no, no, no! Aaron's in,
Trizzy goes to
Trizzy's in the
Savaria.
wheel. Oh.
They
They both
They've
did squeeze
navigated-
each other there.
They've navigated that so well for the first 2 corners of those S's.
But here's Catamese and George Alice looking at Trizzy with wing damage.
Yeah.
The Sharks are assembling.
Nice. Nice
Little
analogy
kind of
there.
Jaws theme coming up.
the good side of that incident, I had a great camera angle.
Every cloud.
Every cloud. We've got plenty of them in the sky at the moment.
And
So-
Ox just closed that gap between onto the podium and himself.
Yeah, he has. Trizzy's got this damage. Now, if dry weather is forecast, this might be an indication if we do have dry weather coming, because if he comes in now, then maybe dry weather's not going to happen.
It's carrying on.
It's carrying on. Okay.
Meanwhile, in the last 2 laps, Mark's had a second out of AMK.
Yeah, Catamies.
Cat and Trizzy
Trizzy.
side by side.
George Alice in the background looking. And in the background of those, we've got Ox onto the podium.
Cat's going to go up the inside.
Oh, that looks good.
Had this feeling they were
Shoots
going to go
off.
3 wide then.
George has got a much better run out.
He has.
Cat's got a turn in. Oh,
Oh, he's forced in wide.
he's
Cat's
shoved
wide.
up as well.
Catamies, rescue it. Okay, he's... Oh, but look.
He has, but he's parked in front of onto the podium.
Oh, Catamies saved it. He saved his car.
Saved his race.
Yeah.
Oh, Ox has threw it up against onto the podium. No wing damage.
George Alice in the battles once more, so it seems. Okay, so... Oh, Catamies is still having a good race. I mean, up 7 places to 7th. It's not bad.
No, he's having a great race. I think he's just struggling a bit with these kind of more grip compound tyres as the track's drying. See him occasionally going into the other side of the track to cool him down a bit.
Yeah, I mean, if we go... So, from 5th to 10th, 3.5 seconds. It's not...
brilliant.
It's good. I mean, at least we've got something to watch. Oh, move by Ox onto the podium.
In the same corner again.
Try and run the outside. Just going to get squeezed out there. Oh, contact.
Oh, and he spun! That's
Onto
his
the
front
podium.
wing gone.
Oh.
It's not going to be happy with that. The head steward.
I mean, to be fair to Ox, he was virtually on the edge of the circuit anyway, so he didn't really have anywhere to go.
That's,
I
yeah,
was on
just-
board with Connor at the time.
I had the aerial shot.
And Panini could be having a run at Ox as well, but Panini I think hasn't got the straight line speed and on his setup. Seen that a couple of times.
Yeah,
Well-
Panini has been fuel conserving as well, because you did say he was a lap down on his
Yes.
fuel.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
forgot
about
about that.
0.3 now.
Onto the podium, to the pit lane.
I'm not tired. Well, surely we'll go back to intermediates. The weather hasn't changed, but
Say it's still raining, so no
Well-
sign of it drying up just yet.
Yeah, Simters.
inters again. So that might be an indication that it's not going to stop raining. Maybe. Who knows? Now there's a battle down with Car World
Oh,
and
Catamese is touched. Sorry about that.
no, that's right. That's right. Trizzy's still got that
Yeah,
damage, hasn't
I'm
he?
just going to read more into the fact that Trizzy's still going with that front wing damage.
Yeah.
Cat might get a better run than him here. Slipstream. Trizzy looks to hold the
for it.
outside.
He's gone for
Cat's
it.
gone to it.
Down inside.
Ooh, squeezed him.
Little graze. Trizzy had to go
Trizzy's
over.
off.
Picks up a penalty.
Do you think he should give the position back? Or did Casimir kind of force him a bit too wide?
I say maybe Trizzy felt he was forced off the track there.
Okay.
Yeah, catch rear right.
Oh, and he's got
But
a
yes.
illegal overtake. Oh no, sorry,
Yeah.
pass. I missed what it said.
That is,
Yeah.
he's got a 5-second stop go for a illegal overtake.
Okay.
Cut the corner and gained the position.
Ah, okay.
Ox and Panini, all on the back of this.
Well, guys, I'm going to try it again. 15 drivers, 15 cars still in the race. No retirements.
Stop trying it.
I'm just stating facts. You know, those are facts. The fans want to hear the facts.
Scuba stretched out his gap, whilst Mark's been cutting the gap between himself and MK.
Yeah.
I mean, technically we have only got 14 cars in because DTF has lagged out and hasn't. His car's driving around itself.
Yep.
Oh, Scuba!
What's happened?
He's just had a big wobble coming out of turn 4 and ended up on the grass, but he hasn't lost too much to AMK. He done well to catch that and not go completely sideways.
Okay. Well, that was well spotted.
I just by sheer luck, I just cut to him at the right time.
Gammy's going up the inside of Trizzy.
Oh, contact. On board with Ox to watch this. Ooh.
Ox
also
also
gonna
look at this
go.
himself.
Trizzy's damage is costing him big time. Now Panini's on the into this fight as well. 4-way train.
I figured the reason why Trizzy was staying out is because he made dry, but
I thought that as well.
Okay, I've got spectator glitch.
Okay.
Tox is on full wet tyres on my screen, but I know he's on inters.
Good old Codemasters.
Just had to do a massive double take then. Surely not.
Yeah, might as well stay with this 4-way train because it's
This is the battle.
This is the battle. Oh, Katami's just slightly off track.
Scuba lost about 1.2 seconds due to that wobble and AMK's
What?
on the back of him.
Sorry, something's happened to Mark as well because that gap was 3 seconds.
It was, yeah.
Even less than that, yeah.
He's got no damage. Okay, that's interesting.
Pushing too hard, maybe.
Ox trying to have a go at
Gotta go
Katami.
around the long way again.
Good positioning from Katami's, I think, there.
I say Cat driving very well.
And John's going to get involved in this as well. That gap was 2 point something seconds. There he is in the Red Bull. Oh, AMK has caught up to Scuba massively. Scuba having problems. Is the track dry? No, it's still raining.
There does look to be a definite dry line there, though.
Yeah. Let's go back to Trizzy and Ox.
Scuba's not having a good time out of turn 5. He's done that a couple of times now.
Trizzy's gonna look at Ox. Sensible about it.
Yeah. 10 laps left.
So, yeah. So I was just going to ask, you seem to be the tyre man when I ask about degradation, should I say. How long do you reckon their inters would last?
Well, on most tracks, the wet weather tyres, the inters and the wets, both seem to be able to go a half race distance
Mm-hmm.
quite comfortably. So, I mean, what
Well-
lap did we switch over to the inters? That was just before half distance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale's
Oh.
car's just come in.
Panini's just gone past Trizzy on my screen.
Yep.
Yep, he has on mine as well.
I think that damage is really affecting him, but I just don't know why he
John's
didn't
gonna
pit
have a look
earlier.
as well. Yeah,
Carwell's in the pits.
yeah. The reason I asked this because onto the podium's pit, and you know his tyre's definitely going to get through to the end.
Dry
Whereas everyone
tyres.
else is
Dry tyres,
he is,
Carwell.
yeah.
Here we go.
super softs.
I was to say the dry line is there, but the rain is still, it's still spitting.
Well, Carwell probably felt that he had nothing to lose.
I'd say
because-
Carwell being that far down, he's got nothing to lose.
Yeah, and he served a penalty in there as well. So are we going to see?
AMK may have a look at Scuba here.
Here we go. Oh, Scuba might touch the grass there a little bit. He's got the move. That's a good overtake.
Was a very good overtake.
Maybe now that it's drying up, Scuba's setup or something is not geared towards a drying track.
Tracy's
No.
in the pits.
Yeah, he was waiting for that dry weather condition.
Marks gets a penalty. He managed to get past Academy, so I missed that.
And Trizzy's serving a penalty, and he's changing his wing, so he's going to be in there for a while.
Super softs.
Say Trizzy had that stop go for the illegal overtake.
That's right, yeah.
George Alice is closing that gap to Aaron.
Right, so not that many.
AMK's pulled a second to Scuba on this lap.
Yeah, Scuba's struggling.
Yellow in sector 2.
There's
It stopped
AMK,
raining.
AMK pits, Scuba pits. Mark, surely he'll follow them.
Pits.
Oh, AMK penalty. Oh,
That's going to cost him massively. I think he
Mark
did get
just
one.
got it slowed down in time as well.
AMK did have one from before.
Well, I did say I fancied a
Just
6
Scuba.
or 7 lap blast at the end.
you did. Spot. Oh, that was. Maybe we can. Well, maybe you can predict the weather.
I'm not sure what's happened to Scuba. I don't know how long he got, but Cat, Mark, and AMK have all jumped in. I mean, Cat's still got a pit,
I mean,
but Mark is on provisional pole.
did Scuba get held in the pits through AMK and Mark leaving the pit?
Yeah, I thought that
Did he get held?
they did take an awful long time to actually start the pit stop as well.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure how many penalties he got. Onto the podium, comes
Oh.
into the pit.
Well, if they take a while to get the pit stop going, he had a stop go.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a look. I'm going to
Depends
check
how
the race
many.
director.
but we said Carwell's got nothing to lose. He's found himself in 11th now.
There's a yellow in sector 1 and 2 on my screen, according to the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
there.
Scuba had a stop go for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, right.
And Mark has just gone past Catamies, who is pitting. So
In the pit lane now.
And George Alice is looking at the back of Aaron. DRS enabled.
yeah,
Aaron's also got it. Move. Cat's been held as well.
I think Scuba's set up. Oh, Aaron's gone onto the curb, but George is going wide.
I say he's got George looking at him as well.
Cat goes very wide coming out of the pits. He almost spins out.
Trizzy making those super soft tyres work for him. He picks up another time penalty doing so.
Cat comes out ahead of them both.
Well, I think that final podium spot could be any of these three drivers, Scuba, Aaron or George Ellis.
Yeah.
Well, fair play to basically all the drivers for the changeable conditions. We haven't had a retirement yet. AMK goes quickest. Sorry, that wasn't a genuine attempt.
I tell you who was very patient was Mark. He picked his moment very well.
Yeah.
Two cents behind now, George Ellis. Trizzy looking up the inside of John.
Gonna have DRS, isn't he?
He is.
John goes.
John looks to go up the inside. He needs to be careful, the track's not fully dry.
Late braking contest. Ah.
John just got the better run out there. So it's the fastest lap.
Still battling Trizzy and John. Trizzy, you might actually have him here. Ooh. Yep, he's got him. But John comes back, does he? Oh, he had to brake.
Mark's just lapping FTRL Houdini.
Get some free DRS.
Yeah.
A good battle between John and Trizzy, because John's gonna go past him again. Is he?
Academy sets the fastest lap.
Switch back.
Never changing.
And John is past Trizzy, but Trizzy comes back. This is a great battle.
Yeah. Just gonna look for it again. Yeah.
So yeah, those people that are watching, we're going to have some podium interviews. A new thing that we're doing in the league. So stay tuned for that, for after the race. Stay tuned, bringing out all the TV phrases.
George Ellis going to get DRS now, closest than he's ever been for quite some laps now.
Yeah, this is Aaron.
Late down the inside.
Contact. He's got him.
A little bit of touching.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times from George, haven't we?
Yeah, I think he's just picked his moment there. I think that was as clean and he was going to get it. There's no way it would have been that clean in the wet, as we've seen from previous encounters. Aaron's keeping with him.
Yeah, if you can keep with him for the DRS straight, you never know. He's got plenty of fuel, and George hasn't, so... Well, obviously he's got fuel, but not extra fuel.
Fuel to burn.
I was going to say, what's he running his car on? Hopes and dreams.
It's what I run my car on when I'm racing. Hopes and dreams that get quashed every time I race. But there you go.
Yeah, my dreams are about to be crushed tomorrow night.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Scooby picks up some free DRS as well. That sun's come out. Like a big smiley face in the sky for everyone. Everyone watching, should I say. Not necessarily the drivers.
Yeah, Napola's watching as well. Welcome along, Napola. Okay, well, there aren't too many. Oh, John, I was just going to say there aren't too many battles, and the one battle that kind of was alive was John and Trizzy, but John's just got himself a penalty.
This is going to play a part here. FTRL Houdini is in the way of George Alice. As George Alice goes very wide through the downhill uphill section. The two teammates.
Houdini's Michael C, isn't he?
That's right.
Right, yeah, he's a no assist runner. And George is right there, so Houdini's going to have to move.
Yes.
He's
gone us.
God. He could have gone anywhere there.
Getting right out of the way.
Yeah. Now then, there's a three-way train, Katamari, Trizzy and John, forming with 1 lap left, or 2 laps left, sorry.
Aaron's just stuck it up into reach.
I just read a comment by Good Age Ravens. I thought you fueled your car on lack of ability. Secrets out. Okay, right. So we've got Aaron on George, and a three-way battle. Trizzy, around the outside.
If he makes that stick, what a move that'd be.
Yeah, he's just run out of track, hasn't he? That thin part of Brazil.
George Alice picks up on time penalty.
There goes some front wing.
He's got to go for this one. Oh, good positioning, Katami's. Oh no, he's contact again.
Trizzy lose a wing.
This is last lap.
I was just going to say, on the line.
Oh, Aaron and George.
Aaron's gone past.
Sorry, this is now
George
the last
has
lap.
picked
Okay.
up a time penalty.
So leader's on his last lap.
Yeah. Always catches me out. Aaron's going to have fuel and
Trizzy
DRS.
just throwing absolute caution to the wind on that lap.
Aaron
Pushing Cat down the start-finish straight.
Oh, 3 wide nearly. Catmies comes back, but he's got to go off the track. Can't afford to give the position up now, not on the last lap.
Trizzy doesn't get DRS, but John and Cat have both got it. Where's John going to go?
Oh.
Didn't really have anywhere to go.
Trizzy goes off.
Trizzy's off track.
John gets past him.
Oh. Now, Mark will be crossing the line to take the win. Around about now, have a quick look at him.
Trizzy goes for it again.
Oh, John's just battling with Trizzy. This has been a great battle. Oh, Trizzy, late break.
On the line of George Alice, but
Aaron jumps him on penalties.
Did have a penalty, yeah.
Is there a further twist in this battle? Trizzy takes up a bit of curb. Got a penalty there, I think.
Trizzy's got a heap of penalties on him.
Served a couple in the pits.
And John jumps him on penalties. Oh, what a battle that was. Oof. Some good action in the end there.
Great race.
Thanks, Matty Suddens. He just said they're really enjoying the commentary. So yeah, guys, what did you think of that?
Had everything, didn't it, that race?
Brilliant race, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Brazil always serves up something, from what I've seen.
That's exactly why I don't like it.
Totally unpredictable.
Alright, well, so here are the 3 podium sitters who will try and get into the party to do some interviews. All the rest of it. Mark picking up that trophy. So there we go, Mark with the win. Well played to him, no penalties from first to first. AMK did really well. Scuba had some problems when the rain went, but kept it for third. Aaron jumps George with no penalties as well. And then you got George Ox, who recovered well from 11th. Panini Katame's had a good drive as well. John lost some positions, but managed to jump Trizzy on penalties. And we didn't have any retirements, but we had a couple of one or two disconnected cars, I think. Yeah, no retirements.
One disconnect.
So yeah, just
Who
put
would
that.
be? Sorry.
No, sorry, go
Sorry,
on. I wasn't really going to say anything.
I was just going to ask you who your driver of the day was.
Ooh. Oh, it's just left me. I'm gonna have to rejoin the session. 1 second, guys.
Hi, do you have a driver of the day?
I think I'm going to go either Mark or Aaron, just for the fact that they both had no penalties. Mark played a really patient game on that second stint. So, yeah, I think Mark maybe edges it, but a notable shout to Aaron.
I'm going to give mine to Katames after he used the weather to his advantage, and he had a very good race. So, massive shout out to him. Rovers, have you managed to connect or decide on a driver of the day?
That'd be no, so we're just waiting for our race winner.
Application just crashed. Oh.
Here he is.
Oh, apologies about that. I just had to pop off mic for a second. I think I've got joining session glitch.
I'll send you an invite for it.
I'm going to leave it like that for a second because I can't quit the app because it'll
Yes.
close the.
Oh, so it's okay. You're still broadcasting.
Yeah.
Do we have
Right.
our podium drivers? Oh no, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the session. Okay, so third place. No, we're going winner first. So Mark, are you there?
Yeah.
Congratulations on your win. You qualified pole position with the lap at the end there. You had about 12 seconds coming across the line for that last lap. What did that feel like, getting pole just ahead of AMK?
Disappointing because I could have went faster.
Okay.
I had to change myself for the rain, so I'm not too bothered. But Scuba and AMK pulled up a good fight, so it was good. So did Trizzy. So it wasn't an easy win.
No, I think we were thinking in commentary the first pit stop didn't go particularly well for yourself, but then when you were in third, you kind of.
I got
Sorry, go
damage
on.
on the second corner.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. So and then when you got a new wing on, you did kind of catch up to the guys in first and second.
Yeah.
Were you waiting for those to pit onto dries, or did you have like a set sort of lap that you were going to come in when you saw that it was getting dry?
I was just following them because
Okay.
if they were going to pit, then they're risking their podiums. So thought if they're going to risk it, you might as well risk it together. But then in the middle of the race, my telly said it was going to shut down, so that's why I dropped back from like 3 seconds to 6 seconds again.
So obviously you came second last season. What kind of intention do you have for this season? Is it do you completely believe that you're going to take the title, or is it kind of a long season to come?
I hope I take the title, but I didn't do like 5 races. I didn't do the first 3 last season, and I crashed out, got taken out 2. So I think I might have a good chance, but so does Scuba and AMK and Trizzy and other guys.
Yeah.
I want a
Isn't it?
short season, but I think everyone else wants a long one.
Do you prefer it in the dry, or are you happy whatever conditions? Because you seem to be quick in either condition today.
I don't mind any condition as long as I'm not on a default setup, because that's just depressing.
A default setup glitch comes and goes. All right, Mark. We'll come back to you in a second. Guys, do you want to take over?
So, do you want to go?
Yep, okay, so I'll deal with our second place finisher, AMK. Well done, buddy.
It was Scuba.
Did Scuba get you in the end? Sorry, my bad.
I don't know because
I wasn't paying attention at the end, that shows you.
But it said I had 15 seconds with the penalties when they had 2 penalties, so I don't know. It's really confusing.
Yeah, I think that's what caught me out as well.
Unless
Okay,
it's added the 5 seconds from the second stop go. I don't have a freaking clue.
I think it's one of those things. I think it sort of adds penalties to your screen, but not the final standing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it said that you were second on my screen.
Yeah, I had it, and then as soon as it went to the standings, it showed me in third, and I'm just like, what?
No, you're second on my screen, so it must be second.
And for me, it
Okay.
said it was third. That's just trippy, isn't it?
Okay. Right, we'll go with AMK anyway. So, at one point, it almost looks like you was going to win that. Did you feel you could have?
I knew I wasn't going to win it because I knew I had to stop go, and Mark was, I think it was like 5 seconds just like behind, so. And the pace he had compared to me in the dry, I knew I wasn't going to keep him behind for long at all, so. But I'm pretty happy with the mission I got still. It was a good fight in the rain with him for a long good few laps.
I was going to say you had a race long battle, all three of you, and with Trizzy for a large part of that as well. So was that a fun one to drive?
Yeah, it was definitely a fun one to drive. Like, it wasn't a track Baku. Oh yeah, it is. Baku's not a strong track for me, so I'm actually hoping to do that well on that. But the worst thing about the rain in Brazil is that first corner. The amount of times I lost the back end, and same as Scuba.
Yeah, we saw quite a few incidents at that part of the track. Expectations for the season? What are you hoping to achieve for yourself?
I'm just looking to see if I can challenge for top 3 because I know Mark has the pace to win it, and then we'll have to just see what's because of the incidents, you never know what happens in the season. So.
Absolutely. Well done on whichever position you've got in the end. We'll say P2. And Dan, if you want to interview Scuba.
Congratulations on your podium, whatever it was, second or third. Yet to confirm.
Cheers.
Congratulations on your podium in Division 1. You had a storming season last season. What did it feel like coming up against, this level of drivers and to get a podium in your first race?
I definitely went up an extra level from last season anyway, with Mark and Trizzy and AMK, but I don't know. I wasn't happy with my pace today, and the way usually I'd be a lot quicker, but there are too many mistakes. So I'm happy with P3 anyway for today.
Yeah, I believe it was Simon that caught your little wobble in turn 4 and 5.
Yeah, so that's about second there, yeah. Too many mistakes.
What is your main goal for this season, coming up from being the champion of Division 2?
Win the title, so it's going to be hard.
Oof.
So I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be hard with Mark, but I don't know.
What do you
See
mean
how it
I'm
goes.
slow?
It's going to be hard to beat you, but we'll see how it goes. The season, instance and that might change it. Don't know.
So looking further down the calendar, is there any tracks you feel I could just about edge Mark or AMK over? On any...
I don't know. Get the calendar up here.
It's Baku next week.
Yeah.
Baku, I'm okay-ish. I'd be happy with podium there. Is Hungary on it? I think Hungary's
Yeah.
on the calendar. Yeah,
It's like
well,
on
that's
the back end.
probably my best chance, I'd say.
We both won it last season.
Huh?
We both won it last season.
Yeah. You bet me you bet my quality time as well. I've seen that. I don't know. It's tough. Maybe Belgium as well. Canada, I'm not great. I think Mark will win that because he's ridiculous around there. China, that's probably one of my better tracks. And then maybe Japan, but not Australia. And I'm really bad there. So I don't know. It's going to be hard.
Australia
So,
on that.
let's see. Yeah, Australia.
Yeah,
I'm not really great.
Well,
I'll be
thank you.
crashing out on the left ride. I'll call it. 5 or 6 weeks in advance. I'll be crashing at the end of second sector. I'll put money on it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time and congratulations on your podium.
Thanks.
Over to you, Rovers.
Yeah, so, Mark, you've heard the guys talking about the rest of the calendar. What about yourself? Where are you strongest on our calendar?
I'm gonna have to get it up again.
That's a good point. I should have kind of alluded to tracks. So we've got Baku, and then Canada, Belgium, China, Japan, Australia, Hungary, USA, Russia, Britain, and then ending with Italy.
Well, I'll say what tracks I'm bad at.
You're bad
Or
at a track?
haven't raced in a while. Probably Belgium, Australia, and Russia.
Okay.
I got beaten Russia last season.
So it's Baku next week. What's your feelings for that? Where are you believing you can win that one?
I hope so. I don't know if I actually did it. Yeah, it was raining last time, wasn't it? Yeah. So
I can't remember.
I don't think anyone's shown the dry pace around there. So it'll be fun. I hope I win it because I got crashed out last time, so I want to redeem.
I was going to allude to that, and I didn't know if you were going to enjoy that question, but okay.
I love it.
You went there.
We're there now. So, can I ask how much is that in the back of your head going into next week?
A lot.
Right.
I just have to hope I stay away from a certain driver.
There's nothing wrong with a bit
If
of
he
needle.
comes next to us, I might have to just go straight on turn 1 and meet them at the next race.
Actually, I've got a question for all three of you. Actually, there were no retirements tonight. Obviously, Thea had a connection problem, but no retirements in a changeable condition. How surprising is that?
Very surprising.
Surprising
good.
that Scuba's off.
The thing is, like, with me and Scuba and Trizzy and Margaret, we lost the back end so much, but I don't know how we managed to keep it every single time.
Ridiculous.
There were
Turn
a
one,
few.
I must have braked for 10 laps. I must have braked really late for turn 1 every time.
Yeah,
Don't
it
get it
was
right.
like turn 1 and then turn 4 and 5, the car just went every single time. You couldn't control it.
Medium traction could lose control.
Gotta use that no traction in the rain.
I love me some traction, medium traction, man. I can't give that up.
No, no traction, so way to go.
All right then, guys. I think we're all done here. Podium interviews. Thanks for joining us. Well done to all three of you, of course, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Croissant.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So, Smertens and Rich D Gaming, thanks for joining us in the commentary booth for tonight.
Not a problem.
Thank you for having me.
It was a good race. Hopefully, more of the same tomorrow with Division 2 when they take to Brazil themselves. So yeah, for the meantime, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.